What keeps me motivated? What keeps me motivated is my drive. You know what I mean? I don't do nothing if I'm not if I'm gonna take the extra time out of my day to do something. I'm gonna give it my all. I want to be the best at it. I know bodybuilding is frowned upon and say you the best, you will be the best. I don't care. If I'm doing it, I'm going to give it my all because I want to be the best. I don't train on. I don't cheat on my diet. I don't care what it is. I'm not eating no extra gram of peanut butter. I ain't taking no sipping no diet. I don't even drink soda. You know, you see dudes drinking diet soda. To me, that's weak. I'm a lock in. That's what a real dog is. A real dog can flip that switch, go cold turkey, and get in his bag to get the results that he want to get. You can't say you really want something if you're not willing to flip that switch, no matter how hard it is. Flip the switch and get in your bag. Put in the work that everybody else can't do or having a hard time doing so you can get to where you're trying to go. What up, though, YouTube? It's your boy Big Takeover checking in again. We back with another one, man. Y'all see where we at. Aiming the Strength, also known as the Dawg House. When we come to the Dawg House, y'all already know we put in that dog work, man. Gonna get in here and bang this iron, get a nice, nasty workout. Today is a push day, shoulder day specifically, but I say push because I always start shoulder days with chest, with bench press or dumbbells. I'm gonna start off with some bench press. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I'm just gonna do it, man. Sometimes you just come in the gym, you don't have no agenda. You know what needs to be done, and you just go off how you feel, put in that work to max capacity. Y'all be sure to drop them hundreds in the comment section for training programs. Y'all be sure to hit that link in the description. Not only links for training programs, but we got peptide discounts down there, supplement discounts from Defined Nutrition. We got our man. We got this on one-stop shop. We making it happen. So we come put in the work, and then we got all of the tools necessary to help us get the results and recover. You know what I mean? So, like I say, we just one-stop shop. But like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I know I'm finna start off on the bench press. I kind of wanted to run at that 405 for 50 rep challenge back. We gonna see how I feel though. But yeah, we'll see how I feel when I get inside, man. I have no idea what I want to do today, guys. For real, I didn't even want to train today. But since I didn't want to train today, that's why I'm here, because we're about 12 weeks out, guys. So we got to keep that foot on the gas, you know what I mean? We ain't got time to be letting off. Keep that foot on the gas and keep trying to get better and better every day. Although rest is important, because I know somebody's going to say that. Rest is very important, but hey, we here now, so let's get it. So y'all be sure to drop them hundreds in the comment section. I'm finna put that slap in my ear, get in my zone, let this pre-workout kick in, and we finna eat greedy, you heard? Let's go. Yeah. Let's get this work started, man. Let's get started, man. We on the bench press with it, man. Got that iron, boy. One thing about it, that iron hit different, that weight different, and it's gonna make you look different. Let's get it, man. We gonna see how we feel, man. I'm feeling a little tired and lazy today, but once I get that iron in my hand, we gonna wake up. I never understood, guys, why dudes put chalk on the bar. That's what the knurling is for. Nice and easy, baby. Huh. Yeah, nice and easy. That feel really good. I still don't know what I want to do. I feel like challenging myself just because I feel lazy and tired, like I don't want to, I ain't charged up. So that's why I want to challenge myself. I want to give myself something very challenging to do besides just a regular going through the motion workout. That's boring to me. It's just something about the challenge. So I don't know. Like I said, we just gonna see how it go when we get started. But y'all see the shoulders. Y'all see it, man. And I got asked, I was on live, and I got asked, why don't I dumbbell shoulder press anymore? I haven't dumbbell shoulder press, and shoot, bro, probably since like earlier this year, maybe like January, February. The reason I don't is because when I stopped dumbbell shoulder pressing, it began to do more machine press. I could tell a difference in growth and development in my shoulders. When it came to dumbbells, I found myself, you know, of course we want to get stronger and stronger with the weight, but sometimes when it comes to dumbbell shoulder press, you would sacrifice the mind-muscle connection to be able to move the weight. You don't sacrifice the form, but you sacrifice the mind-muscle connection. On shoulder press machines, I get a much better connection. I get a much better contraction, and I can have much better control over it. The same thing with incline press. If you notice, I don't really barbell bench. I don't really incline barbell press for that particular reason as well. But now I say that, I kind of want to incline press. Well, let's go. We ain't gonna spend too much time on the bench today. Let's plate up, baby. We just gonna get that chest nice and pumped. We ain't gonna spend too much time. Just get the chest nice and pumped, then we gonna go on to target them shoulders, man. I mean, like I say, we like 11 weeks and 5 days based off my check-in this morning. So we got work to do, man. We got plenty of work to do, not a lot of time, you heard. I could say, I think this is the best that I've looked at 11 weeks out or 12 weeks out. But that's not a reason to let out the gas. We want to keep striving to get better and better so we can continue to bring a much better package than we brought last time. I'm still enjoying training. It's not boring. As you can see, I'm not training low, lightweight, high rep. I'm still having fun with it, making heavyweight light, then repeating. You know what I mean? So that's what it's about for me. I love to train, I love to compete, but I love training more. You know, like I always told people when I first started competing in bodybuilding, and all of the seasoned guys would say, oh, you training wrong, bodybuilders don't train like that. I always told guys, like, bro, I started competing because I worked out. I didn't start working out to compete. So that being said, I fell in love with the grind before I fell in love with the shine. You know what I mean? Meaning, I fell in love with the day-to-day lifestyle, putting in the work in the gym, before I fell in love with getting under the lights on stage to show your physique. So before I train every day in a manner that I don't enjoy to stand on stage, I'll not compete in bodybuilding. The process has to be fun for me. You know what I mean? It can't be a situation where I'm in the gym doing things that I don't like every single day, not enjoying it every single day to be a bodybuilder. I have to love the lifestyle. I have to love everything about it in order for me to do it. You know what I mean? Let's get this, knock this set out, man. Yeah, got that big walk plan. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. Also, you know, bench press is frowned upon by many bodybuilders, right? But back in the day when I first started banging iron, when I learned the game, the guys who showed me the ropes used to bang bench press. And they was thick and dense. They looked different. You know, not saying these bodybuilders aren't big in today's era because they are. But it's a different look. I think we could all agree that if you look back towards the Arnold era, where they were banging dumbbells, barbells, and things like that, they had a much denser, athletic looking physique, opposed to the guys now. They're big, but they don't look as hard and as solid as the guys did back in the day, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I like the Flex Willa look. You know, I think that was probably one of my favorite looks from that era, Flex Willa. That's the kind of the look I like. The look today, of course, you're gonna have your favorites in today's time because this is what we have in front of us to choose from. But if I had to choose from eras, I would much rather look like that era. You know what I mean? Because I wanna look good, not only on stage, but I wanna be able to look good in real life. You feel me? I wanna be able to take my shirt off whenever. You know what I mean? I wanna look, you know, I don't wanna just look like I can't move. I wanna look like an athlete, man. You know what I mean? I wanna be a showstopper in real time, not just a couple weeks out the year, you know. But that's just my thoughts on it, man. But let's play it up, guys. We're gonna go up again, man. Feeling pretty decent. Feeling pretty decent. I don't think I'm gonna get a cheat meal this week because my low is the same as it was last week. So I don't think coach is gonna give me a cheat meal this week, which is perfectly fine with me. I don't care. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Because at the end of the day, the goal is to get better. A cheat meal is something that's earned. It's not to be expected. Getting the results is something that should be expected. You know what I mean? So if the results slow down or whatever, and he say no cheat meal this week, then cool. If that's what's gonna get us better, then let's not get the cheat meal this week to get better. Because at the end of the day, the food gonna be there. We getting ready for a comp. I need to bring the best package so we can get the job done and we can elevate to the next level. Once we get the job done, I go eat as many burgers as I want. As many cornbread slices, Reese's, cookies, whatever that I want. But right now we focus on the mission, and the mission is to secure that pro card, man, so we can elevate to the next level. So let's take this 3 for a spin. Hold on, I gotta change the song. All right, guys. So we knocked out a good, nice drop set on the bench press. Now we over here finna attack the shoulder press on the Magnum machine. I consider using the Smith machine, but like I say, if it's working for you, keep doing what you're doing. You know, I was just gonna switch up to the Smith machine for content purposes, but we're gonna stick to what's been working, you know what I mean? The thing about this machine is it's isolated opposed to, but actually I don't think it's isolated, but it's just a better range of motion for me opposed to the Smith machine. The reason I say that is because when I get under it, my arms are parallel, like my hand placement is parallel to my shoulders, right? So I'm able to get a deeper stretch at the bottom, opposed to if I'm on the Smith machine, it'll be slightly in front of me, which is still good money, but I've noticed this angle has been working better for me. I've always done shoulder press on the Smith machine, but I never really did shoulder press when it came to, you know, press machines as such. So I can, like I said, I could tell the difference from when I started using shoulder press machines. So that's what I'm gonna continue to do. I mean, but we already nice and warm, so we're gonna start with 3. Yeah. Hey, one thing about it, dudes ain't gotta agree with my style of training. Dudes just better know, if you pull up to the gym, I'm dropping you off. If you stand next to me on stage, I'm dropping you off. You know what I mean? Straight like that. We ain't gotta wait till we get on stage to compare physiques. You know what I mean? Straight like that. Bodybuilders shouldn't be training the heavy. That ain't what real bodybuilders do. I ain't no bodybuilder, bro. I'm a dog. Big difference. See, the thing is, dudes be saying what bodybuilders shouldn't do, and this is not. If you're not a dog, I don't expect you to understand the dog mentality. I'm not a weenie, so I don't understand your weenie mentality. You know what I mean? You see how that work? How that go hand in hand? Big dogs gonna understand big dogs. Weenies gonna understand weenies. If you a weenie, stay in your lane. Don't try to come in the big dog lane and understand what's going on over there. You ain't built like that. You ain't cut from that cloth. They say big dogs roam in the yard, pups stay in the house, on the couch. Lap dogs, you heard? Big dog status. We ain't showing no mercy. We ain't letting up the gas for no bodybuilder dudes because they mad because we know how to put in that pain. We enjoy putting in that pain, and they want to do the bare minimum. We ain't letting up the gas to comfort you soy boys, man. Soft and weak little boys. It's a man sport. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Arf. that Trapper Mandel playing in my ear. Y'all ain't hip to that. All right, guys, so that was the top set on that shoulder press. Man, you see the pump, bro. Y'all see the pump, man. Shout out to that good nutrition. Shout out to that defined pump. Y'all see the pump, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to that good quality H2O, man. You know what I mean? Those are the things that go into having a good pump. Proper nutrition, you know, a good pump product, and some good quality water. That good water. That water. Water boy. That used to be one of my favorite movies when I was a kid, Water Boy. Water Boy used to be cracking them fools on the field. So now we back down to 4. I might do a drop set, a back down set right here, then I might go to 315, depending on how this feels. Then I'm gonna get some lateral raises because I do want to work triceps in today. So we're gonna see. Move. Oh yeah. Ooh, we gonna do another one. It feels so good. We gonna do another one, man. Like I told y'all, them days when you don't feel like banging, go to the gym and bang anyway. Once you get that iron in your hand, once them weights start singing to you, once they start singing in your ear, it's gonna turn you on and you're gonna wanna keep eating. You know what I mean? Hey, you gonna eat, bro. Like I say, you have to be powered by discipline, not motivation. Every day you're not gonna be motivated to go put in that pain in the gym. But if you discipline, you know the work that you put in, it's gonna matter at the end of the day. The work that you don't put in is gonna matter at the end of the day. If you wanna get closer to your goals and make things happen, then you need to go get up and make things happen. You know what I mean? Don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. With that being said, get up off your behind, go put in that work. Yeah, you may be tired, you may not feel like it. Before I came today, man, I ate my pre, I knocked out my faster cardio, dropped my son off at work, came home, checked in with coach. I ate my pre, and as I was letting my pre digest a bit, I was laying on the couch watching Goat Toe. That's the guy who be on TikTok repoing the car. I was watching his channel, and I was dozing off, bro. And as good as that sleep felt, I had to get up and go put in that work. You know, I sleep and relax once I get back to the crib. Only thing I gotta make today is some ground beef. Everything else is, and cut my pineapple. Everything else is prepared for the next couple days. So you put in the work now so you can relax and kick back later. Don't kick back now and kick back later. You know what I mean? Let's strip this. Ooh, and as y'all can see, I'm the only one there here on this good Sunday. I'm the only one there here, man. See, supposed to be asking, you ain't at home watching football Sunday? Man, I don't give a heck about no football Sunday. I got work to do. I got work to do. I ain't got time to be sitting around all day watching no other man live out his dreams without getting up to go put in the work so I can live out mine. Come on, man. We don't do that, bro. Hey, we real dogs, man. We go and get it. We sit down and relax when we have time. But everybody had that same 24 hours. See, that's the difference between people who accomplish their goals and people who don't. We all have the same 24 hours. You know, what you choose to do within your 24 hours is up to you. What you choose to do within your 24 hours is going to determine the lifestyle that you live. Just simple as that. You know, some people make a lot of excuses as to why I got kids, or I work a 9 to 5, or I do this and that. Listen, bro, men make it happen. Men don't make excuses. I got kids. I'm a full-time father. I work 58 to 60 hours a week. My boots hitting the floor at 2:33 a.m. every weekday morning. Even sometimes when I go in on the Saturday. Like next Saturday, I'm going in on the Saturday to put in an 8. You know what I mean? So that'll be a 58-hour week, unless I decide to stay and do a 10. That'll be a 60-hour week. I still go to the gym. I still do my fasted cardio. I'm still an active father first and foremost, because don't nothing come before that. I still meal prep. I still grocery shop. I still go to family events, outings. You know what I mean? You make time for what you want to make time for. Dudes will be saying they so busy, this and that, but they sitting down watching Power, Empire, basketball club, whatever they call it, wives, and playing the game, and all that old other stuff. You making excuses, bro, because you can stop playing the game or doing whatever else that you're doing that you're not benefiting from for an hour to 2 hours and get done what you want to get done so you can live the life that you want to live. Don't be content making excuses every day. And then when the weekend comes, you kick back chilling as if you already accomplished your goals and you living the life that you want to live. Then come Sunday night, you mad and depressed because Monday you got to get back to the grind and go work a job that you hate. Now every week, every Monday through Friday, you complaining every day. Oh man, this ain't gonna work. I need something else, bro. I'm tired of this. You ain't too tired because come Friday, when you clock out, you ain't got that same mentality. Now it's time to turn up and kick back and chill and party. You ain't too tired. You complacent. That's what it is. You know what I mean? You tired when you got to do the hard work. But when you ain't got to do the hard work, you content. That's weak, bro. That ain't no dog. So now we on to these lateral raises. We're gonna switch it up a bit and we're gonna do seated lateral raises. The reason for seated lateral raises is to take away all the momentum that people may occur during the set. So sometimes you'll see dudes do their lateral raises and they'll have a knee bounce or they'll be swinging the weights up. If you sit down on the seat, you know, sit down on the seat, just boom, boom, oof, 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 oof. Oh yeah, yeah. You know, we wanna target the delts, man. We don't wanna be swinging and jerking the weight. Swinging and jerking the weight is gonna give you bare minimum results. Standing up in the paint, attacking it, taking that pain, that's what's gonna equal results, bro. You know what I mean? Like I say, you don't have to go heavy on every exercise. If you go heavy on your compound exercises, when it comes time to your accessory movements, you go at a weight that you feel it. Don't go light, but don't be trying to go like, right now I got 40, bro. You don't see me trying to see lateral raise 75 pounds. For what? I'm doing enough to stimulate the muscle, you know what I mean? To break down the muscle. The muscle should already be on the verge of being fatigued from giving your compound exercises max effort. You know what I mean? So that also leads me to, I gotta ask, do I ever do 2 a days? No. I don't do 2-a-days because if I can go to the gym and put in some work, and then 2, 3, 4 hours later, or however many hours later, come back and put in more work, I'm not training hard enough. You know what I mean? After my one session for the day, that's it. That's it. If you're able to do 2 workouts, 2 weight training sessions in one day, you're not going hard enough, bro. It's simple as that. Especially if you're cutting on prep. Now, cardio doesn't count as a second training session. I'm talking about weightlifting. Ooh, it's all about them different variations, man. You know what I mean? And as y'all can see, bro, I don't be using all that pretty equipment. Sometimes, depending on if I go to a new gym, like Absolute Recomp, then we'll use some of that pretty equipment. But for the most part, man, I stick to the basics, bro. I stick to the barbells and the dumbbells and the simple machines, the things that are proven to work. You know what I mean? That's what I like. You know, the new stuff is cool, but again, if I look at the guys now and I look at the guys back in Flex Willing them days, they didn't have the new technology machines that we have now. They had the stuff that I use, like the Magnum shoulder press that I just got off of. It hit different. This iron, it hit different. This the thing. We in a cute boy era nowadays, man. These dudes be trying to look cute when they live and they be scared to get dirty. They be scared to feel a little pain. Man. Soft and weak, bro. Soft and weak. Set 3. You see the cuts coming in. When you drive, you gotta throw your arm out the window. Let it hang out the window like that. Show them yokes while you ride, you know what I mean? Show the yokes, man. You know what I mean? Keep the whip nice and clean. Throw the arms out when you in shape, looking good, feeling good. Showstopper. All across the board, man. Ooh, let's get this last set. Oh. So now we on to front raises. We're gonna switch it up a bit today and we're gonna use the barbell opposed to the dumbbells. So we got the 45-pound bar, added some quarters on the side. Boom. Oh. Yes, Sirski. We sticking to the basics, man. You know what I mean? We sticking to the basics, man. We doing the dog movements, man. They can have the cute, scientific, over-exaggerated exercises. One thing about it, bro, just factually speaking. See, the thing is, what I noticed, the scientific guys, they get a lot of views. They have a lot of supporters or whatever. But most of these guys don't get results. They don't make improvements. You know what I mean? From my observations, these guys have been looking the same. You know, so yes, you can get in shape for doing, and I'm not saying that it's wrong, but we want to improve. I want to get bigger. I want to get faster. I want to get stronger. I want to look different. I want to put in this work so when I get to stage, I'm not losing every time. You know what I mean? I don't want to put in this work and be saying that this way is better than that way, but when it comes time to get on stage, I'm steady getting beat. You know what I mean? See, the thing in today's time is everybody looking for the softest way, the way that requires less grunt. You know what I mean? Dudes run away from the pain, we run to it, man. You know what I mean? We ain't ducking no wreck when it comes to this weight, to this iron life, man. This is what I love. Dudes don't really be in love with this iron life. Dudes just want to do it to be a part of a community. Let's get set too. Hey! Oof. Hey! 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 Oh yeah! Ah! Oh! 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 So as you can see, I like to work up to a top set and then do a back down set or two. You know, I don't like to just bang the same weight the entire exercise, you know what I mean? The entire 3 to 4 sets. I like to progress and weight throughout my sets. Then, once you hit your top set, if that was too heavy, do a back down set. You know what I mean? Or two. It's all food at the end of the day. Let's get it. See, one thing I learned is whoever do the most reps gonna look the best. That's how I was taught. So as I got older, I put my own spin on it. Whoever do the most reps with the most weight with the best form gonna look the best. It don't matter how many reps you're doing if your form is crap. Ooh, so that's it for shoulders. We're not gonna do rear delts today because actually I might finish off on rear delts, but I'm gonna throw in some triceps while I'm up here, and then I'll probably hit rear delts before I leave. It's all food, I ain't gonna duck no wreck. So I'm gonna get some dumbbell work in for triceps today. It's been a while since I did dumbbell work, typically because it'd be harder to capture the footage with a tripod opposed to if someone is filming for me. So a lot of times I just train my triceps off camera, but I noticed that I haven't showed you guys any tricep work in a while. So I'll show y'all a movement or two. Let's get it. All right, guys. So you see we worked up to a top set. So as you can see, I like to work up to a top set and then do a back down set or two. You know, I don't like to just bang the same weight the entire exercise, you know what I mean? The entire 3 to 4 sets. I like to progress and weight throughout my sets. Then, once you hit your top set, if that was too heavy, do a back down set. You know what I mean? Or two. It's all food at the end of the day. Let's get it. See, one thing I learned is whoever do the most reps gonna look the best. That's how I was taught. as I got older, I put my own spin on it. Whoever do the most reps with the most weight with the best form gonna look the best. It don't matter how many reps you're doing if your form is crap. Ooh, so that's it for shoulders. We're not gonna do rear delts today because actually I might finish off on rear delts, but I'm gonna throw in some triceps while I'm up here, and then I'll probably hit rear delts before I leave. It's all food, I ain't gonna duck no wreck. So I'm gonna get some dumbbell work in for triceps today. It's been a while since I did dumbbell work, typically because it'd be harder to capture the footage with a tripod opposed to if someone is filming for me. So a lot of times I just train my triceps off camera, but I noticed that I haven't showed you guys any tricep work in a while. So I'll show y'all a movement or two. Let's get it. All right, guys, so like I expected, it's gonna be very challenging to demonstrate this exercise with the tripod, but I'm gonna try to do my best. So this right here, what we're gonna do is tricep kickbacks. This is a very slept on movement, and nowadays, a lot of the specialists and scientific-based lifters say this exercise is overrated. What, for me personally, throughout my years of training, it's been very effective for me, and this is also a great exercise that you can incorporate if you want to increase your bench press. So what I like to do is get as parallel as possible, lock that arm in place, boom, kick back. I'm not as parallel as I would like, bam, right here, boom. Now, I'm not gonna switch the camera angle, that's too much, but you guys will be able to maybe see, well, I'm gonna have to, never mind. Free. It's all good. Give y'all a different angle. So be right here with it. Parallel, lock that arm in place, boom, boom. Those right there are game changers, bro. Like I said, you don't see a lot of people perform that exercise, but that's an exercise that I grew up learning from my big homies who taught me the game. That's something that I don't do as frequent as I should, but I still keep it incorporated in my training. So we're gonna do 3 more sets of those. I'm not gonna film it because it's too much to be trying to go back and forth every set. I just wanted to show y'all that one. I'll see y'all at the next tricep exercise. What up, though, y'all? It's your boy Big Take checking in again. We back with another one, man. Today, we got a tricep exercise on the menu. I'm gonna show you a highly slept on exercise that a lot of the scientific-based lifters says What up, though, y'all? It's your boy Big Take checking in again. We back with another one, man. Today, we got a tricep exercise on the menu. Today, I'm gonna demonstrate an exercise that's highly effective, highly neglected, and slept on. Really, in today's time, a lot of the scientific-based lifters say it's an overrated exercise. But if you want to build overall size and development to your triceps, this is an exercise for you. If you want to build a bigger bench press, this is a great exercise that you can incorporate in your training to build a bigger bench press. So we're gonna do tricep kickbacks. So you want to get you a nice weight that you can handle. Nothing too heavy. It can be a decent, nothing too light, but nothing too heavy. Right here, I got a 40-pound dumbbell, right? So I like to get as parallel to the ground as I can. Lock that elbow in place. Boom, contract, control. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like I say, a lot of guys say that this exercise is overrated, but this is something that I learned growing up back in the day from guys who used to have big bench presses, who used to have big arms, who didn't care about the lightweight, high rep style of lifting that a lot of people preach nowadays. I mean, my goal, my method is, my logic when it comes to training is, train how they don't so you can look how they don't. You know what I mean? Just because one guy says it doesn't work, or although it's a proven exercise, many guys have used this exercise over the decades. You know what I mean? This is me telling you firsthand, this is an exercise that I incorporated into my style of training since I was knee high to help give me a bigger bench press. So I'm gonna give you guys a different angle. So keep in mind, you wanna have a weight that you can control. Boom. Remember, form is the key. No swinging, no jerking. Let the muscles do the working. All right, guys. So we knocked out the 3 sets of tricep kickbacks. Now we done switched the pace of the workout. We got the slow jams, the Kalani, the Scissor, the Mariah, the scientist. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta be in your bag to train them arms. So now we gonna do rope press downs. I did a set already, but I'm gonna show you guys a set. You gotta start back incorporating the triceps in most of the videos. Boom, same concept, lock them arms in place. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. I'm gonna do one more of those. I'm gonna do that one off camera. I'm gonna switch handles, do another tricep exercise, and then that's gonna be it. I got 10 minutes post cardio. Probably hit a couple laps around the parking lot. Let's see. I'm at 7,800 steps. My goal for the day is 12,370. So I hit probably about 4 laps around the parking lot after my 10 minutes on the Stairmaster. And I gotta make a grocery store run, get some cream and rice. There's something else that I needed. Hopefully I remember by the time I get to the store. But get that cream and rice. I'm gonna go home, relax, man, chill for the rest. I just gotta cook some ground beef, and I get to relax for the rest of this day. You know, so I'll see y'all at the next handle. All right, guys. So for the final exercise, I'm gonna do my rear delts too. I'm gonna just do them off of camera. For the final exercise of the video, I'm gonna do, it's a slight V. It's not as deep as I would prefer. I actually need to buy one. I'm gonna order one just to keep in my gym bag. You know, cause a lot of gyms don't have them nowadays. We have one here though, but I didn't want to use that one today. But I'm gonna keep one because the other gyms that I go to, a lot of times don't have them. So, but we're gonna utilize this one today. Just 3 sets. Boom. That's all she wrote, guys. Appreciate you guys rocking with your boy, rocking with the channel. Appreciate everybody who participated in the giveaway. If you're seeing this video now, the giveaway has ended, and we came up, we found the winner of the giveaway. But I appreciate everybody that participated in the giveaway. I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't as many people to participate as I thought it would have been, saying that it was a free stack of supplements, premium supplements. You know what I mean? But we looking forward to doing more giveaways on the channel if there's something that you guys would be interested in. So, you know, yeah, I'm trying to show love back, you know what I mean? Because y'all support me, I want to show love back, you know, help, you know, But y'all be sure to drop them hundreds in the comment section, man. Utilize those links in the description, guys. Take advantage of the discount codes. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Holla back at your boy.